usually, you know, during the winter you see them with their huge jackets and stuff in their booths. And I guess Jangbi's just too hot for his own self or something. sKyHigh getting a third base now. I saw him building the CC earlier. He's probably floating it up to that third base pretty soon. Jangbi is still not getting his third base up. He got it. He started to get it up and then had to cancel it there. Probably going to try and put it up again pretty soon here. Yeah, there's that third CC floating over. But yeah, Jangbi has the Arbiter tech out now, though. He's definitely got the tech advantage. He's already got the starport. What's going on? Oh, he gets the Nexus up. I thought the Vultures were going to kill off that probe and delay the third base even more. But he does manage to get the Nexus up anyway. But yeah, so he's got the Arbiters going on. He's got the Observers. Good job keeping Observers with your army, even though you have Arbiters. A lot of times in the mid-late game, Protoss players forget about mines, and they just run their forces around. Oh, nicely, he's going to be able to use that Wraith to spot. That's kind of cool. Also, if he tries to use a shuttle to drop Zealots on top of those tanks, Wraith will be in position to prevent that happening. Also, Marines as well. So this is a really big push here. sKyHigh, this is not just a harassment push anymore. sKyHigh is actually trying to get a foothold on Jangbi's base, but I don't think he has quite enough forces for it, though. And this is exactly what I was worried about. He did only those 4 tanks. He didn't have enough backup with those tanks, so he's going to lose those tanks now and not really accomplish much. Oh, he tries to get a last hit. You saw that tank actually target the probes there at the last second, trying to get a few hits there, knowing he wasn't able to kill off many Dragoons. But look at that. Is that 9 factories, I think? 8 or 9 factories. Wait, no. Wait, 1, 2, I think that was 7 factories. So 7 or 8 factories actually. So a lot of factories going up. He's just going to go into full macro mode off these 3 bases basically. It's going to still be putting a little bit of money into upgrades and what have you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was 8. 8 factories. So lots of factories going down now. But he just doesn't have much of an army right now. Jangbi is... Now the thing is he's got 3 bases. So he's going to be able to... Jangbi kind of has an opportunity here. If Jangbi has a recall, right now will be a perfect time to use it. If the cooldown on his recall is charged up. You know, he really good. Yeah, and here we go. This could be epic. Uh-oh, mine's in the way, though. I don't think he sent an observer in to spot this location, which could be horrible. If he recalls on those mines, it could blow his entire advantage, and sKyHigh will basically be in a good position to win the game. With his macro. He needs to be careful. There's no turrets up yet. Don't recall the mines. Oh, good. He's going to go past. He's going to go right in the SCV line. The mines are not going to go off. Beautiful move. He's going to be able to recall right in the back there. And sKyHigh does not have a ton of forces right now because he lost his army with that little push there. And he's going to be able to take out that main command center. Target it down. Target it down. Jangbi, get it. He's going after the tank as well. He needs to get that command center, though, or this will be all for naught. The command center goes down. Good stuff. Now you can fall back. Maybe take out some depots or whatever as well. He looks like he's decided to ignore those forces. He's not really paying attention to them. Now he's finally microing those Dragoons a little bit. Taking out some Vultures as well. Finally the tanks are going to come in. Comsat goes off. He's going to be able to clean this up. But in the meantime, taking out a lot of stuff. It looks like he's going to run that Arbiter to the back as well. Whoa. Dragoons die. I don't think he has enough in there for another... I think he got... EMP. Wait. No, never mind. There's no shields because he got attacked by Goliath, not because he got EMP'd. Because we haven't seen vessels out yet for sKyHigh, which is interesting. You would think he would have teched to vessels by now since he had the starport up already. It'd be pretty easy for him to do that. He's actually rebuilding his main CC, which is interesting. He doesn't have a ton of minerals left at his main. So it's interesting to see that he's going to spend his resources on that. I mean, it's already defended position, so I guess he might as well. It's going to be easier to hold than any other position. He can still also spend money on a 4th base if he wants to. He's probably going to start thinking about getting a 4th base going before too long. And here comes another recall. Don't recall in the mines, though, but there's no turrets to force him to recall where he doesn't want to. There is a Goliath, though. He's going to avoid the mines. I don't know if he knows those mines are there or what, but no, there's more mines in the back. Where is he going to He's going to recall behind it all. The mines are going to go off on some of the Dragoons, but most of the Dragoons are actually going to be able to avoid getting hit by mines. But unfortunately, they're in a really bad spot. They're kind of stuck back there. Basically, he recalled his goonfish into a barrel, and sKyHigh had his tanks poised right above the barrel, ready to just fire down into it, and he managed to take out a supply depot. He may get that armory. Oh, is he gonna get that armory? Probably not. The SCV's gonna repair it. So the armory's not even gonna go down. So that recall was a little bit fail. Not really accomplishing a whole lot with that one. Kind of like the case with the game with the movie and Fire by Hero. You know, you got a good recall and then you got a bad recall. Anyway, maybe Jangbi's gonna see. This thing is, Jangbi is movie in that position had like 5 bases, 6 bases. Jangbi's just gotten his 4th base up, so he's not in as strong of a macro position. But he has managed to get that 4th base up though in this time, and the only advantage that I mean, like I was saying before, that there was a kind of a brief moment where sKyHigh didn't have a lot of forces, and Jangbi did, and sKyHigh just gotten his 3rd base up, and Jangbi had not gotten his 3rd base up yet, and that was the moment where Jangbi needed to do some damage, and he did, and he got his own extra bases up at the same time. So now Jangbi is the one that's in a little bit of a lead. sKyHigh is not out of it yet because he's got a good clump of tanks. He could pretty easily macro up some vultures to accompany it, and he could make a push right now if he wanted to. Actually, he's got enough tanks for a good push. But Jangbi did a really good job there, and now there's just, look at this. He's so paranoid about these recalls in his main. He's got mines everywhere now. Somehow, Jangbi managed to find spots without mines in those last couple recalls, just magically. I never saw an observer, so I don't even know if he sent an observer in first. But now there's a couple turrets, and there's mines just freaking everywhere. So main recall not going to happen this time. And here comes that push. sKyHigh pushing out with about a dozen tanks. They're clumped up though, so a stasis could be really epic, or some storms, but I haven't seen any Templars, so we're not expecting that. But he's not separating out sKyHigh, not separating his tanks out that much. Oh, stasis getting a bunch of Goliaths there. Oh, but the Goliaths that remain almost kill off those arbiters. Almost kill off those arbiters. Not quite though. Kind of an ineffective recall. Sorry, stasis though, because you can't really follow up with it. You can't really capitalize on that. He's just gonna have to fall back. So, and all he did was really take some damage on his arbiters. Oh, it looks like he might try and recall the main again. This time he sends an observer in to check the locations, to scout the location, and this time he's gonna recall the natural expansion. Again, no mines in this area at all. He's so busy mining up his main base that he didn't mine his expansion at all. And now, tons of forces, huge 2-1 Terran army pushing down the middle of the map, going for Jangbi's expansion. If this push does not get destroyed, this is going to win the game for sKyHigh, because I think this is going to be able to easily take out that 3rd base. All he needs to do is put in